Good afternoon, this is Colton with Build Brothers Roofing, and so we're doing a digital roof inspection here for a customer out in the Point Loma area. We like to do these inspections to outline the current condition of the roof and provide any recommended action. This is a basically an artistic two-piece boosted clay tile roof. We say artistic because we don't see parallel lines that we're usually seeing on roofs where you can kind of see lines going down, where here we just have a variety of different layers to the roof. It's a very old style of roofing. It's outdated and not done anymore, and it creates for a very artistic made roof. And so yeah, we can see this is clay tile, two-piece boosted. There's a bunch of cracked tiles, and this roof is close to 50 years old, and we're seeing a significant wear and tear on the underlayment. And we can see right here, I don't know if there's been a lot of people that have walked right here or what's going on, but maybe some repairs, but we can see a bunch of the tiles are kind of disrupted right here, and you can see down to the felt paper where you can see that it's basically crumbling and brittle, and it's losing its waterproofing. It's lost its waterproofing capabilities. It's dust paper, and it's a single layer of the felt paper, and it's weathered through. So a lot of the roof is layered on itself, and you got a bottom pan and top pan, and then you got mortar that builds up and kind of holds it together. Not a lot of nails are used, but there's basically in some cases there's a piece of 2x4 that goes down, but you can see the amount of cracked tiles that are here. You got to walk on this roof very carefully, and you can see the broken tiles where you can see directly down to the top of the 2x4 that's bringing everything down here. You can see right here, this is rotted out right here. So a lot of cracked tiles on this roof. There's been a couple of repairs that have been done. I'd probably estimate about 50 right here. And then we can see this throughout the roof right here, these cracked tiles. And right here we have a repair. You can see how, they used a newer clay tile, this older one that has like a rustic blend kind of blemish to the top of it. But maybe there looks like there was a leak right here, and they repaired it with some torch down. As we're seeing right here, a leak in this valley right here. It definitely happened. But yeah, usually now we're seeing roofs installed with clean lines. The neighbor over there, where you kind of have clean lines going down instead of all this staggering that's going on. Staggered tiles, and we can see the amount of cracked tiles that kind of accumulate. You can kind of just lift these up right here. And then right here as well, you can kind of see how those cracked water can get in right there. So I will say that the overhang on this roof is a little bit past code requirements. We want to bring the overhang a little bit back, install a drip edge. There's no ventilation on the roof for the attic space. Do metal flashings for all the penetrations, install a little cricket behind the chimney, and then kind of follow the same parallel roofing structures we see right there. So that's going to kind of be the recommendation. We're going to recommend a full roof replacement to a standard clay tile roof, US style, and then from there we're going to do all the wood repair, because there's going to be a significant amount of termite damage. I'm going to go ahead and prep the homeowner for that. 40 years in wood, and there's going to be a lot of rotted out wood. But yes, there's because of the way that this tile is installed, when you pull one of these tiles up, you're just going to break the tile itself because of the mortar, how it's holding onto each other. So when you this is all glued together, right? With removing this, you actually can't remove it without breaking it. So this roof is very sensitive, and it was a one and done type of material. When you redo it, you have to do a new roof. So go over the options with the homeowner.